Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Dollywood/Mental type of beat. And so let's get right into it. The first thing I started off with was this Omnisphere keys sound. This is what it sounds like before I put an EQ on it. Alright, and then with the EQ, which looks like this, I went to presets and I went to this first option, and then I dragged out a lot of the high end and cut even more by creating that curve, and I cut out a lot of the lows there too. And so it creates kind of a more ambient textural sort of sound. Alright, and so I also stereoized that quite a bit. And then moving on to the second part of the melody, I opened up Serum, got this sound here, and I made this pattern. And then I wanted to do basically the same thing with this one that I did to the first one, so I added another EQ, went to this preset again, and just didn't cut out as much of the high end here, so to achieve basically the same effect. And that sounds like this. And so I also stereoized that a bit too. And let's see, Hive, I did not actually end up using that. So next I just put in a clap. Right, and the clap is also EQ'd, cutting out the low end there and then boosting the high end a little bit. I tend to, try to do that with a lot of the sounds I use just to make them more crispy. And so then I added a hi-hat. I cut out a little bit of the tail end here with this knob, and of course cut self on the hi-hats. And I also added this EQ, cutting out a lot of the low, boosting the high. I like to do that with claps and hi-hats. I think that's pretty standard for a lot of people. So this is the pattern that I made for the hi-hats. Alright, so next part, I added a 808, and this is one of my favorite 808s. So the pattern I made for that goes like this. Alright, and next up I added a little open hat. And I actually wanted to cut out a bit of the high end there, and I think I want a little more cut out. So let's see. I ended up cutting out a lot of the tail there, and I even did sample start so that it starts over here. And then the next part was the kick that I added, and this is what that sounds like. last thing that I added was this rim. I also put an EQ doing the same thing that I do to the clap and the hi-hat. So I also decided I would lay down some vocals on this, and so I'll let you hear the beat with the vocals I put down, and enjoy.
Shawty wanna play with my heart. Feel like I've been doomed from the start. Bitch, you're a con artist. Why the fuck am I your target? Yeah, and I can't focus on the past, that's the old me. And it's only fucking gas that I'm rolling. Try to tell me that I can't, bitch, I can. Green up in my hands, yeah, it's rubber bands. I ain't got no fans yet, but I can feel the stands. You want too much from me, I can't meet your demands. Said make me proud, baby. I might drive around in Mercedes. Yeah, I told you I'ma make you proud, but I feel like I might let you down. Yeah, my head's spinning round. Oh fuck it, just let me drown.